Hello, my name is Alex Hodge, and this video is part of my application to take part in the Science Slam contest at the 2019 FEPSAC Conference in Munster. Now, playing off this idea of a Science Slam and a Poetry Slam, I'd like to start this video by reading you two excerpts of poetry. And all I ask is that you identify which one is about sport. It's time to say goodbye, and that's okay. I'm ready to let you go. I want you to know now so we can both savor every moment we have left together. The good and the bad, we have given each other all that we have. Okay, here's the second excerpt. Dear basketball, from the moment I started rolling my dad's tube socks and shooting imaginary game-winning shots in the Great Western Forum, I knew one thing was real. I fell in love with you. A love so deep I gave you my all, from my mind and my body to my spirit and my soul. I hope it doesn't come as much of a surprise, but the second excerpt is about basketball. Right? What might come as a surprise for some of you, though, is that both excerpts are actually from the same poem. Kobe Bryant used Dear Basketball to introduce his retirement from the sport that he loves, the sport that he committed himself to since he was 6 years old, and the sport that he gave his mind, his body, and his soul to. Right? I use Dear Basketball to introduce the fact that we're not very good at discerning when someone's talking about a relationship with a person or a relationship with a sport because we use similar language to discuss both. It's exactly what I explored during the first study in my doctorate, where we questioned the similarities and dissimilarities between features of relationships with people and sport. What we ended up finding is that they're quite similar. All of the features we tested existed in both relationships. And relationships with sport were shown to predict well-being when controlling for interpersonal relationships. From there, we started to question how and why individuals engage in relationships with sport. We found that they do so quite efficiently. A relationship with sport offers you the opportunity to easily satisfy a need that you can't satisfy in an interpersonal relationship. For example, you have omnipotent control in your relationship with sport, and you can take without having to care about the subjective well-being of your partner in that relationship. Furthermore, sport acts predictably, and as such, it's sought out, especially when other individuals are acting unpredictably. We found a recuperative ability of engaging with sport, especially when interpersonal others are acting unreliably. The body of research around relationships with sport is quite novel, right? But I also find it to be very exciting, and it has a lot to offer both applied and theoretical sports psychologists. For that reason, I would be honored to present this research that I love to all of you in Munster in July.